Hello everybody, welcome to a new tutorial from Sound for More. It's Leo speaking. Today I'm going to show you the basics of creating a delay effect using Audulus 4 inside AUM. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe as it helps with growing the channel. Thank you very much. Okay, and we're inside AUM and we're going to create an audio channel. We're going to choose just doesn't really matter in terms of audio source, but let's choose that grand piano that I used many times before. Then let's create a MIDI channel and then let's go for step pad. Because it's very simple to configure. And in the future, we might not even use step pad for MIDI processing because we can still use Audulus for that as well. So let's configure a little bit step pad. It's not part of the tutorial, but let's set, for example, the scale to minor, the rate to something like half, like so. We lower a little bit the octave, we go to notes, and then we create a bit of a melody. Why not? Something like that. Let's click play. Okay, now you can hear the sound coming out from the grand piano, right? So let's add Audulus 4 as an insert effect. So let's search for it, and as you can see, as you can see on the screen, it is called Audulus 4 FX for effects. Okay, now let's play. You don't hear anything, and the reason for it is similar a little bit to the way that it works for MVerb. You need to connect the input to the output. So you need to connect the input, which is coming from the grand piano here, to the output inside Audulus 4, so that it can go to the output here of the audio channel. So how do we do that? We go to utility here, and in one of the previous tutorials, I showed you the DAC node, and I showed you that you can drag two of those like so, and then you can set it to the first channel, also the second channel, clicking in here like that. So you can do similarly for the ADC, for the analog digital converter, and again you can capture both channel clicking here. Okay, similar ways of working for the DAC, and at the very least what you could do is connect the channels like so. So that's your input. Okay, your left channel to the output left channel, and the same for the right channel. Let's click play now. Right, so let's reorganize things a little bit. We move these right to the left and the DSC also to the right. Now, for simplicity for this tutorial, I'm not going to add anything to protect on the DAC front, as I explained in the previous tutorials, but you should do that. Now, let's, for example, add a reverb. Let's click add and let's search for the MVerb, like so. Right, so let's position it right in the middle. Then let's go to the math category and let's use the sum node. And the reason I'm going to use the sum node is because for simplicity, I'm going to add up the left and right channel like so, and then I take the output from that sum node and I connect it to the input of that reverb. And then I take the reverb outputs and I go to respectively to the two channels like so. There you are. Let's click play now. So as you can see, you can create very quickly an effect. You can use Audulus 4 as a sound effect. Now, let's give you an insight on how you could create the basic of a delay processing using some of the nodes inside Audulus 4. So let's remove that reverb, like so. Then next, let's go to the DSP category here, and let's drag and drop the delay line. Now, the delay line node as an input, which we will connect it to the here from the to the output of the sum node, and then you need to tell it in seconds what is the delay that needs to be created to that signal coming in, and then of course it will go to the output. Now let's connect the output, and very simply to the DAC, like so. And then let's use, as you would expect, an expression node, like so, and let's connect it to the time. And then let's go to the inspector here, and let's set something like alpha second 0.5 as a delay. Now let's click play. Not so much of a delay, and the reason is because you're taking in the signal here, you are delaying it by alpha second, and you're sending it straight out to the DAC. So it doesn't sound like a delay effect because you need to superimpose the delay signal to the original signal. So how do we do that? Well, it's very simple. Again, another sum node there. Okay, let's take the output here of the delay line to the sum node, like so, and then take the original signal and connect it to the sum node like that, okay? And then from that one, let's go respectively to the two DAC. So what's happening here? Well, the original signal is going to the sum node here, plus is going also to a delay line node, which will delay by alpha second the signal which is coming in, and then the delayed signal is going to be added to the original signal and then going out to the DAC. So let's click play. And you have a delay, right? So other things you could do based on some of the knowledge you obtained from previous tutorials. So you can go to the module here, category, let's use a knob instead. Let's connect that knob like that. So we can go from 0 to 1, right? And let's delete that expression node. Let's go play. Voila, you have the basic of a delay effect. Of course, you need a little bit more than that. You need reverb, you need decay, etc., etc. But hopefully, this tutorial has showed you how to use the ADC node and also the delay line node to create the basic, the foundation of what could be a delay effect. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and as always, see you next time. Bye.